Okay, guys, I'm finishing up at Craig, and it's snowing out here. Oh my. It's snowing out here. Literally, I don't know if y'all can see it. I don't know why the camera's trying to make it look like it's blue, but no, it's snowing out here, and it's April. Yeah. I miss the warm weather, but then next week it's gonna be all warm. So it's just like, bro, I don't understand. I literally don't understand. Yeah, yo, I'm leaving Craig, taking the van back. Where did I park it? Oh, right there. We're airing for her, and then I'm gonna head home before this snow gets any worse, dude. Barely just learning how to drive in the snow, and literally, like, I was like, okay, I got my taste, I'm good. No, the snow doesn't stop unless Colorado says so. So yeah, but yeah, y'all, I'm leaving. I'm heading back in the van. It's more of a coat, like, you know, I always say, it's more of a coat, and yeah. Okay, peace. Finished up lunch again, and I'm starting to feel like I kind of belong because everyone is super duper nice and stuff, so yeah. I've been driving all day, y'all. And it's cold out here, so it's snowing, y'all. I hate this. Y'all see this? I hate snow. But we're back at Craig. I'm about to pick my client up, and then we going back home, and then I'm going home, and yeah. So yeah, I hope y'all are having a good day.
This is getting even worse.
But I just got done at my appointment, y'all, and I kind of don't know how I feel about my hair. Like, hold on. I don't know. It's okay. I guess I just have to warm up to it, because, like, I don't know. I just have to, because I kind of don't mess with it. Hey guys, I'm just getting breakfast really fast. My breakfast is from the vending machine, but yeah, we're just gonna go out this way. But I forgot my breakfast and my chapstick and stuff. Y'all, it feels like summertime already. I can't wait for summer. Y'all, me and my client were talking this whole morning instead of getting ready in a bun, because literally, like, where is it? I don't my hair in a bun because I didn't want to wear it out, because I told you guys that my hair looks ugly as fuck. I'm gonna be doing a story time on that, of like my experience there, because I did not have a good time. Let's just say that. You guys will see when I explain it, but I just know that even though I keep saying that, and I have been standing up for myself, but definitely from now on, I'm done with people talking to me however. And I held my tongue because, you know, the life of my hair is in her hands. But it wasn't even all that, y'all. And I'm gonna just make this, I'm gonna have a separate video for it. Not a separate video, but I will be talking about it later in the vlog just because I'm at work and can't really talk about it right now. But this is how I just been wearing my hair at work, because I just don't really like how my hair came out. Because yeah, I'm gonna be explaining my experience because it was actually kind of messed up, and I told people about it. Where's my chapstick? And a lot of people aren't happy with my experience, so I'm just like, I'm not happy either, y'all. All I know is that as Black community, we have failed each other. We have really failed each other as a Black community. But yeah, y'all, I'm just getting coffee. Which one is it? 20?
Please present your card or your mobile authorizing.
Y'all, I'm making unhealthy. Okay, I just got a Monster and a Lunchable.
Thank you.
Cause yeah, and I'm getting coffee. Does it make sense to get coffee with a Monster? Probably not. Okay, yo, I barely worked today. Today was just a chill day. We went to Broadway and we checked out a stylist after my mayhem, and I think I might have found somebody. But yeah, y'all, we just big chilling. Hi guys. Hold on. So I wanted to tell y'all about what happened. I know in the last clip, I probably talked about in this vlog how I was gonna explain all that and like what happened. And yeah, but yeah, y'all. So basically, I was supposed to go get my hair cut, but that didn't go as planned. The place I went, my aunt put me onto it because I guess she knew this lady out here who does good hair, like from weaves to laces to natural curly hair to silk presses, you know, all that. And so basically, I booked an appointment, and I get that hairdressers are busy. I'll give her that. But it's just like the communication was so not good. Like, but I get, like, I guess as a hairdresser, like, communication would be a little bit harder. But yeah, it was on Friday. And I had stuff to do on that day, so I was like, why not? Ready, I washed it, I dyed my hair myself. And yeah, so I was so excited but nervous. Because like when I try new things, especially with my hair, I get really nervous just because I've had bad experiences. And like I don't really trust people with my hair except myself or like my aunt. And so yeah. Yeah, so I was nervous, but for some reason, I don't know, because I don't know, I had a weird feeling. But I thought it was just my anxiety because I always have weird feelings and stuff. So I'm just like, it's probably nothing, y'all. Like, it's probably just nerves of me, like, you know, getting ready for this appointment. And this is something new. And yada yada. My appointment. And as you know, sometimes days of your appointment, it'd be a little bit stressful. Like, it'd be stressful. The day of your appointment. And I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I was just nervous, and honestly, I'm just a nervous person. But yeah, and so I go, And like at first it's kind of confusing because like how her building is next to four other buildings, and her name's on the building that's not hers. So I call and I'm like, hey, like you're in suite 305, right? And she was like, yep, suite 305. And mind you too, she needs to change the address on her website and her Instagram. So let's get that straight too, because I almost went to the wrong address. But anyway, so I get to the third floor and I'm like, I don't see your floor. So I kind of don't want to like call because I don't want to keep asking questions because like, I don't know. Even though it might sound like weird, but like, you know, like how certain people are, certain women are in the black community, kind of like the ones that are kind of like, they don't play games and like, you know, like they're just like hardcore, kind of strict. Like, hey, I don't see it. I don't see her suite. So I'm going up and down the hall and I'm looking and I call her again. I'm like, are you sure it's 305? Like, you know, like I'm on the third floor. And she was just like, you don't follow directions, huh? What? Like, so I was just like, huh? And I was just like, I mean, you know, you didn't specify the building, you just said it was suite 305. And then she was like, you see the vanilla buildings? These white buildings or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I see them. And she was just like, come to those buildings. And I was just like, you could have told me that, but... And all I hear in the background is the people who were getting their hair done and the other workers, they're like, if that were me and I couldn't follow directions, and they're laughing and kiki and talking shit. And so I hung up and I was like, but y'all won't say that to my face, though. And they didn't. And yeah, if there has to be a problem after my appointment, there could be a problem. So that's all I was thinking, because I'm already just like, you know, traffic was horrible getting over there. First of all, Colorado Boulevard sucks. And I was just like, you don't even put your new address on your website and you expect us to know when you're having an attitude already. Red flag. There, and like one of the ladies who worked there, she see me come in and I go up and stuff and she's laughing and kikiing and I'm just like, I don't know what is funny. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people get confused all the time. That was confusing. I mean, you can't blame me. Like, you just said 305 and then your name's on the building that's not even your building, so it's just like, so what building is it? You know, there's 4 other buildings next to each other by her building and stuff. And like, they're like, you finally made it and da-da-da, and just talking their mess. And I was just like, yeah. Like, we're talking like in the chair, I get my hair washed, da-da-da. And as I'm getting my hair washed, mind you, I told y'all I dye my own hair and like my hair's red, so you know, adore red, you know, so my hair's red and stuff. And like, the lady keeps looking at me and then out of nowhere she starts telling a story time, and she was just like, my granddaughter, she's so beautiful and you know, she has beautiful, amazing long hair. And I'm just listening because I'm getting my hair washed or whatever. And then she's like, and you know, she wanted to dye her hair red. And it looked nice, but it started falling all out. All that red hair and da-da-da. And just going on about how red hair made her hair fall out and how she should never dye her hair red, da-da-da. And it gets quiet, mind you, they're all like just kind of like that. And I'm just like, bro, like, maybe she did it wrong. You know, I mean, we've all had dye fails, but like, what it gotta do with me? Like, you know what I mean? My hair is pretty healthy. I don't bleach it a lot. I dye my hair after I take my braids out, and that's every couple months. So, and I moisturize my scalp, all that in between. So, you know, it's not always gonna fall out. I kind of just think it's the method, how you're doing it, and what dye you're using. And I'm pretty sure, you know, so like, if I'm not an expert, I just know to take care of my hair. Quiet, long silence. My hair is washed. I go in the chair, get it blow dried, and then like I'm showing her a picture of how I want it and stuff, and like the stuff she wanted me to bring or whatever. And like, she's saying I can't get it how I want it and stuff, even though my hair is pretty healthy and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I only have shedding here and there because like when you do take your braids out, I mean, they're shedding. So
And I was just like, okay, well, then, like, you know, we're going back and forth, and I'm just like, okay, then I guess I'll just give in and get the quick weave, whatever. And so, yeah, y'all, this is a quick weave. I don't know what the heck that was. And she grabbed the hair and grabbed my stuff and just tossed it on the floor. Yeah, she threw my shit on the floor, and she was just like, you don't follow directions, huh? Because she was like, this is not the stuff I told you to bring. And just was like, I told you to bring this, this, and that. And I was like, well, I called you. I messaged you. I was all thinking, like, if your communication was better, you know what I mean? I called you and messaged you several times when I was at the store about the stuff I needed to bring for my moisturizer, all that stuff. Like, what kind of stuff? You know what I mean? Like, and it's just like, it's crazy that you're having an attitude, throwing my shit on the floor, talking to me like I'm a little kid, kept saying, like, you don't follow directions, huh? And being loud and just telling my business out to everybody, and like being loud about how I wanted my hair, saying I can't do that. And then she was bum rushing doing my hair, and it was just awkward because like they're trying to like include me being like jokey and shady, and I just kept my straight face, and I was just like, bro, like no, I'm not joining in with y'all. Y'all just like, she embarrassed me, you embarrassed me, like. And they were just mastering, just being weird, like, just being shady and stuff. And, like, she was just being really rude, being rough with my hair. And then, like, when she got up to here and stuff, like, not being mindful of my piercings, none of that. Like, she was just in a damn rush, talking about I had other people to do this, that, and the third. And, like, I don't know, they were just being so weird and rude and just, like, distasteful. And I'm just thinking, like, as a black community, especially as black women, you'd think you'd feel comfortable somewhere to be yourself, and a community to learn about your hair and about hair period, and to connect. And you guys are being very rude and distasteful towards me and throwing my shit on the floor. I was just like, I looked and I just felt so embarrassed because I was just like, you did not just do that. You could have told me to move it, like, or hang it on the chair. Like, for you to throw my shit on the floor was just crazy to me. And I don't know, like, I just don't like how it came out. I kind of like styled it a way where I could tolerate it, but I just don't like the outcome. And you know what I mean? Like, my natural hair is pretty long enough for that. It's honestly the same length of this quick weave. It's literally like right here. And I was just so mind boggled. And I was just thinking the whole time, like, I should have listened to my client. I should have just went to Mona's. Like, you know, I let people get in my head about me getting braids all the time, but like as a black woman who has 4C hair, it's kind of hard to like teach yourself how to take care of your hair just because growing up I wasn't taught that. And like I didn't have like the resources, and we didn't have the money for this curl cream, that curl cream, and the third. Like it just sucks. So like I found box braids, not this to be my way of taking care of my hair, because it's gotten real thick and long, you know, since I've been getting braids, you know, if you guys seen on my vlogs and stuff. And like, I don't know, I love braids. I love how they compliment me. My client was so outraged when I told her the story that she took me to her stylist and we talked about it, and it was just crazy. Like, her stylist was just like, never in her 58 years of cutting hair has she ever treated somebody like that or ever experienced something like that. And that was just disrespectful and rude. And like, I don't know, I just like, I stayed quiet, you know. I'm like, one thing my mom may have been right about is don't speak unless you're spoken to. And like, is that now is because I know what kind of stuff people be on, and I'm kind of like fed up of being treated weirdly and already know what's coming, and then I'm right. And like, see, like I kind of had a weird feeling, especially after I heard how she was talking to me on the phone. I was just like, no, like this isn't gonna be a good experience, like when I go get my hair braided at Mona's. And the whole time I was like, I should have went to Mona's, like I should have just listened to my client. I should have never let people get in my head talking about why do you always get braids and because it's like, it's not your business. It's definitely not your black business to be asking somebody what they're doing with their hair, because at the end of the day, hair is innocent fun to explore and have fun with. And honestly, that's what I see hair as, is something so innocent to have fun with. And I hate that society takes it so serious, especially for black women, to a point where it's like you're kind of anxious about your hair. Well, for me, like, when I got my hair done like this and I'm wearing it, I'm like, do people know it's not mine? Do people know this? Do people know that? And it's just like, it's not even their fucking business. or like why does she have braids and this, that's, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of just let people get in my head. But like, I finally got a grasp on who I want to be, who I am, trying to love myself, finding myself after having 2 kids and stuff and going through a bunch of bull. I'm finally loving and creating who I really want to be. And it sucks that, like, when I try to be that, I feel like I'm imposing on people. And then, you know, I try not to, and then it just gets worse. Like I told you on my last vlog, I try to have pure intentions with things, and I try either side of the coin, and it just doesn't work out.
And so, yeah, y'all, and like, I just couldn't wait to leave. And then once she was finally done and stuff, like, I had to run to the ATM, and like, it was just awkward because like, they were laughing after I got my hair done, and they're like, you should have got body wave, you should have did this and need some curl to it. Then I was like, then why don't you do it? Like, you know what I mean? I had to go home and curl and do it myself, like tweak it myself, because I'm just like, I really couldn't count on my own people to treat me right, just to do my hair and maybe teach me and educate me, just for them to kind of treat me like that. And I know I kind of sound sensitive, but at the same time, like, I don't like being in environments or situations that kind of make me feel stressed and like embarrassed. Just because like I already have anxiety enough, and it's just like I'm alright. I don't want to deal with bullshit. I keep telling people that I'm not for the bullshit no more. Like, I'm not about the fakeness, the shadiness, the disrespect, this and that and the third. Like, I really just want people to be honest about what the hell is going on. Like, if there's a problem or something, we could reschedule, or I don't have to come, period. Like, you don't need to be acting like that with me, because at the end of the day, I gave you courtesy and respect, and I communicated with you, and I told you what I wanted, and I told you that this is what I wanted done, and that I apologized for getting the building wrong, and you sat here and still treated me like that and threw my stuff on the floor. And I will not be going back there. She said, come back in 3 weeks. Yeah, and I was just like, yeah, I'll come back in 3 weeks now. As soon as I walked out that door, I was bum rushing out that girl. I was bum rushing out there because I was like, no, y'all embarrass me, and y'all are not going to see me again. That's how I deal with embarrassment, is that, I mean, y'all are not going to see me again, so, you know what I mean? Like, and stuff like that, and, yeah, so that was my experience getting my hair done, and it just sucks. And I'm from out in Aurora on that side, so I was just like, that's crazy, y'all. But yeah, y'all, sorry for the location change. It's because I'm picking up my client, but yeah, y'all, I just thought that was crazy, because it's just like, to treat your own people like that, and it's not even that too, it's just more of like not having respect for somebody, and I just don't understand, like, why. I always think it's because I'm young, and I'm not even that young. I feel like I'm old. I'm 22, so, like, yeah, so I was just confused on that whole ordeal and stuff, and yeah, I just was just like so mind blown that happened, because like, you know, my hair was in the life of her hands, but it's still not an excuse for her to treat somebody like that, you know. But it's kind of like, you know, when you go to McDonald's, like those memes where it's like, you won't say nothing if they got your order wrong because you're scared, or like you just have bad anxiety. That's me, because you know what I mean? Like, if she weren't doing my hair and like she was somebody else and they're talking to me like that or whatever, or not even somebody else, but if you're talking to me like that, and if she wasn't doing my hair, and if her hands weren't in my hair, then oh yeah, I would have told her something, and I would have been, oh, like, who the fuck shit are you throwing on the floor like that? Like, you know what I mean? But I always kill them with kindness and respect, even though, like, there's times where I have gone off, y'all, and there's times where, like, you know, I might have went a little crazy, but it's just, like, I'm tired of being disrespected. Like, it's just the principle of it. Like, it's just the principle of it, kind of, because it's just, like, you know, there was no need for that. There really wasn't. Especially to throw my stuff on the floor and to kind of embarrass me and treat me like a kid, and like, yeah, you know, 20, young 20s, that's, you know, still someone's kid, still a kid, still young and stuff. But yeah, you should still have respect for somebody, especially if they're respecting you too in the first place, because that was crazy to me. Like, and I know a lot of people, or my friends too, are gonna be like, why the fuck did you let that slide? But honestly, I mean, if I fought with her, then what? Like, I mean, it don't make both of us in the right, and then two, what, it just makes it worse. So I just learned my lesson, and it kind of just led me to people that I'm glad I'm gonna be meeting, you know, like, kind of like how my client just put me on to, like, her stylist and her stylist's daughter. And you know, they're Hispanic women, and they've been cutting hair for a long time. And the other lady they refer me to, her daughter-in-law's black, so she said that she does a lot of black hair, she does other black clients. So I'm gonna try it out and see. I don't know if I'm gonna get my hair cut, I don't know if I'm gonna get braids, I don't know what I'm gonna do. All I know is I'm not going there. And that's that. So yeah, but I'm gonna be on my way. I'm gonna finish talking about this maybe in a little bit. I gotta go pick my client up, so bye. Okay guys, so we're Easter shopping. Okay, we looking at sunglasses, y'all. Okay.
I got
Bro, yeah, we got some Easter stuff. We got some presents for Elijah. We're looking at some more presents. I'm trying to see, like, what kind of present. Like, he likes all kinds of stuff, so I'm trying to see, like, what he will be most interested in. There's a lot of cute stuff at 5 Below, so we're just looking at stuff. You know, baby. So we're back from getting the Easter stuff. We came back from Easter shopping, and I got some of these cool eggs. I don't know where the other ones are. Oh, these little toys they got. So I don't know where. Oh, here's Malachi's. I don't know which one they're gonna choose. They're probably gonna fight over each other's anyway. Oh crap. Ears. I couldn't find no like gummy bear ears, but I got party hats and stuff. And yeah, stuffers and stuff. Ooh, I found this cool cloth clip though, y'all. Look at this. It's strawberry shortcake. It's I forget her name. It's orange something. I forget her name. What is her name? They don't even have her name on here. But her name's like Orange Blossom. Cause I had her as a doll a couple times as a kid, but this is cute. Like, this is cute. And this is gonna go with my, like, kind of like Easter birthday party outfit. Cause I'm probably just gonna wear green or yellow. I don't know. But we'll see, y'all. But yeah, they got all their stuff. They're playing with some of their Easter stuff already. But yeah, oh yeah, give me those eggs. I was looking for these ones. I got these cool eggs too. These, I think they're pigs. Oh no, they're bunnies. They're little bunnies. And yeah, I can't wait to stuff these. I might get another pack or 2-pack. I might get another pack because they're so cool and they're only $1. So I'm gonna get another pack and we'll see from there. And then I'll stuff the eggs. I got fake grass and I think I got the edible grass too. So yeah, so birthday slash Easter party. And there was, oh yeah, I need to get that bubble gun blaster too. That was at Dollar Tree. It was huge and it was only like $3. So yeah, I can't wait, y'all. I'm so excited. Like, I know it's corny, but I like being festive and stuff when I can and if I can and stuff. But I can't wait for the Easter birthday party, and we'll be vlogging there, and it's just probably gonna just be us for the party, and I'll probably explain why later on after it. Autism too, so we kind of just try to be mindful. Yes.
Baby, you want help?
But yeah, y'all. So we gonna see at the birthday Easter party, and yeah, I want it to be as fun as possible. I'm one of those moms that are just festive and want everything to be fun, and yeah. Okay, y'all. Hey, so I'm just getting coffee. I'm kind of just filming and stuff, but yeah. I don't know if I finished the other part of me telling y'all what happened at my hair appointment, but just know I'm never going there again. But I have a caregiver event this week, so I'm kind of like preparing for that, and then I have a presentation and demonstration next week, so I'm kind of preparing notes for that. And then hold on. But yeah, y'all, literally I have a caregiver event this week, so we're gonna see how it goes. I'll probably vlog it. I'm not sure. I'm kind of shy and nervous about it, but we'll see. And I'll probably take pictures. I kind of want to wear something super nice, so we're gonna go pick it out today, me and my friend. So we're gonna go pick out some like event outfits, and then I have to pick out outfits for Easter / Elijah's birthday that I will be vlogging. So yeah, this might be posted probably on Monday because I'm off the next day after Easter. So yeah, I'm excited, y'all, for this week and for the weeks to come, because I got some exciting stuff coming up, and I'm so excited, y'all. So yeah, just stay tuned. Stay tuned. But I hope y'all are doing good. I hope y'all are blessed. I hope y'all are safe. I hope that March didn't throw y'all off like it did for me, and y'all are just back on y'all's grind like me. So oh yeah, and I got new hours again and all that. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all here in a little bit. We'll see what clip I'll be on next.
Movements which may be permanent. High blood sugar can lead to coma or death. Weight gain, increased cholesterol, unusual urges, dizziness on standing, falls, seizures, trouble swallowing, or sleepiness.
Hey guys, it's fudging windy. First of all, let me just speak on that. Like, it's so freaking windy. But I'm going to I'm sorry, y'all. I have to go get a parking pass. I have to get a parking pass, y'all, because I just got to Craig, so we gonna get a parking pass and stuff. But hope y'all are having a good day, better than mine, because it's windy as
I don't know. No.
Okay, y'all, we are putting these Easter baskets together. I got a lot of stuffers, okay? You can't judge me. I went a little crazy. All kinds of stuff. So we're gonna let me show them, baby. Oh, and your chickens too. Stuff, y'all. And then the next clip I'll show them done. So okay, y'all, I'm using my tripod and we're testing it out, and I just kind of want to keep it there. But what do y'all think? So I'm about to put some eggs together. Let's put some eggs together. This is the remote to the tripod, y'all. But they keep losing the top parts. I don't know why. So we got another egg down. Little eggs. Oh my gosh, they're so freaking cute. Or like these ones, I can't wait to use. Y'all gonna see in the vlog. It will be out probably on Monday after I get my hair done and stuff. But we're not gonna talk about that. Y'all will just see on the next vlog about that. But yeah, let's decorate these baskets. We're gonna get I know, big grass. There's a parking mayhem. Hold on, let me turn this off. Sorry, y'all. It's cold, low key. But there's a parking mayhem, and my client made me get their VIN number. she's funny. Like, we just did some messy stuff, but I had to get her VIN number, this person's VIN number, and it's a stolen car, I think so. Cause they have like acid on their license tags. Like, it's destroyed, but you could tell like they did something to destroy it. But happy Easter, y'all. Oh my gosh, my ears are down for the car, okay, because they were like too tall for the car. I had gray ones, but the boys hid them somewhere, so I'm gonna have to get some more today after work. But happy Easter, y'all. God bless. Jesus has risen, so be joyous and grateful in that. Just worship that, dance in that, be happy about that. He loves y'all, and you know, we wouldn't be here without Jesus. So whatever you believe in, please don't take that wrong. But happy Easter. God bless y'all. John 3:16. So yeah. There's another one I don't know by hand. I think it's Matthew 28:7. Do not hold me on that one, because I'm not like what y'all think. But yeah, y'all, happy Easter. We're gonna vlog, and it's Elijah's birthday. You're 5, and he will be starting his we just finished Easter egg hunting, and the boys are running away. So we're chasing them right now. But yeah, we had so much fun. Oh my gosh, this area is cooler. The rest of the stuff to build it. Come on, baby.